Hi. So we go all the way around the corner and up in here, and I realized I don't have my camera in my pocket anymore. So I was walking the trail back and I found it, and it seems to still work. Whew. Good old camera. Good afternoon. Well, I am going out on another winter camp. It is February, 24th, Friday, February 24th. It's at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, right at noon. And I'm going out winter camping and fishing this weekend with a guy. We've been talking about the Russian bear tents and that kind of stuff. He actually offered me to use his tent before I even had mine, just to get a feel for it and see if I liked it. Super nice guy so far. Haven't met him, don't even know what he looks like, but I'm going to meet up with him right now, and then we are going to continue our trek into Nopaming Provincial, and we're going to go to the lake. So we're going to do some winter camping and fishing. I packed really light, but it's still a lot of gear, so I made quite a few modifications to allow for a little better pack job, but we'll get to that once we get all set up. So yeah, it is time to head out. We'll see you out there. Well, we're off. We just met up at Tim's, got a little bit of food, and we are starting our trek. So first impressions, because I've never seen this guy before, super nice guy. Seems like just a typical family guy that just likes to go out winter camping, so it's going to be a perfect fit. It's going to be a really good time. I think we're going to have a lot of fun.
I never got to wear those shacks. It didn't happen for me.
Over here, lake, the guy I'm with has a Snowdog. I've never even seen one of these before. That's the coolest thing, and it moves, man. Like, it's fast. I thought it was gonna go slow. I just offered, well, I'll take some, gear in my arms or whatever, and I'll just walk with you. He's like, yeah, pretty much no. He's moving. Wow, that's the coolest thing ever. Anyways, this is the parking lot here. This is the road we came in on. It's got a nice clearing here. Nice place too. This reminds me of back home. Lots of tall spruce, and sounds really windy out on the lake. Should be fun. That's so cool.
That supper tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice and sheltered here too. Like being in this bay.
Yeah. I don't know how you fit 40 people on here though.
Yeah,
What are they talking about?
Yeah.
So,
40 people standing having a party maybe.
maybe.
Stumbling off the rocks into the water. So we had about a 2.5 hour drive, and it was minus 20 for most of it. Sorry, here, a little off there. There we go. It was minus 20 for most of it, and then all the unloading time and 3 trips with the Snowdog to the vehicles and whatever, plus all this prep. So what I did, because there's stuff in here I don't want to freeze, is these are still frozen. This one's actually thawing, which tells me my plan worked. I used Amazon bubble wrap packs, and I created a layer in between. What I put hot pockets in there, and it's still really warm. And it kept everything from freezing, so good, it worked. Like, it is super warm in there. Everything can cool down now, so I'm going to leave that open. But it's beer time. All right, let's get back to it. Good. All right, well, it's time to set up the inside. Whew. I significantly cut back my heat shield, so it's a lot smaller and it fits inside the tote now. Okay, pretty much done. Some final touches here and there. I gotta set up my bed and that kind of stuff, but the heat's on. It's very comfortable in here, even though the door is wide open. The tape's burning off, so that'll take a bit. But look at this view. So sunset's over there. Look at that view. Isn't that something? That is just fine. Camp chair set up. There. I'm gonna get this fan set up for tonight so it can push the heat down. But other than that, I am pretty well done. Just like that. We probably don't need the other one. Okay, we are calibrated. So now it is time to test. Make sure it was actually reading. Look at that. 14, 13. So it works. This is the other Russian bear. Man, that's huge. So this is the UP-7. Holy man. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, come on in, have a seat. I set the chair up for one.
Okay. Oh, I love that stove. Oh, I got my chair up on the hill there.
There you go.
And you call this the Vector?
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. Heat shields all around so nothing gets hot right beside it?
That's right.
Nice.
Yeah, good for kids. I put this pipe here.
Yeah.
So this is hot, but if you touch it with your sleeve, you're not going to melt.
Right.
Anyway.
Really cool.
You know, I don't know how much fireside I'm going to do tonight.
Yeah. Great first night. Man, that UP-7, that is something else. That is a beast. And it was warm in there, like so warm. I've got my windows open, you can see. I've got the one by the stove open and the one beside it looking out at the lake. And my stove's only on little under half, and super comfortable in here, but with that inner layer open, it's not as warm as it would have been if everything was sealed up, right? I totally didn't even think about that. I should have closed them when I came back here, but it is time to close the windows. Oh. get into comfy clothes. Oh yeah. Yeah, Michael is just super down to earth, like really awesome guy. You know, we have so many things in common, like winter camping, just outdoors activities, sailing, you know, being in the bush, being out on the lake, just, it's awesome. It's really awesome. I know exactly what stove I'm buying now. You know, he offered for me to try this. He's got the Vector from Varig, and he said I'm, you know, more than okay to borrow it, but I was in his tent for just the last couple hours. Like, I don't need to borrow it, I just experienced it firsthand. Like, it is such a good stove. And you know, most of my wood that I would pre-stash to burn, to take on a trip like that, is going to be either oak or birch, even ash. I've got lots of ash at the cabin too. So that's the stove. I was so impressed with it, and it dampens right down, and you can like notice a change. So my camera's pretty much been outside all day today, and that's playing with the battery life. But I bought, normally I bring my AIM Tom solar generator with a 100-watt panel and everything, but because this is a gear lighter trip, I picked this up. It is quite big, quite big for what it is, but it basically is a 200-watt inverter that runs on a DeWalt 20-volt battery, and it becomes a charging port. So, plug in. It's got a light on it, crazy bright. And then it's got a couple USB ports plus a plug-in. So I am going to charge up my camera. Good morning. It's 7 o'clock. I don't see any smoke coming out of Michael's tent, so I'm not sure he's up yet. Got a bit of snow last night. Anyways, look at it out there. Looks pretty miserable. Good day for fishing. It's minus 21 up there. So that's pretty cold. Cold enough, you know. Well, it's time to get some coffee and breakfast on the go. Turn that down a bit. It's snowing pretty good. That is such an awesome setup. I hear a radio. So he's got a radio too. I'm gonna take a walk here on the lake, see what everything looks like. That looks great. Oh. I can just get the roof of his setup from here. That's cool. Wow. That's the Silky 650, I believe he said. Wow. What's that?
It's a little punky.
Oh yeah? There's another bag up there. There's another bag of wood up there.
Oh yeah. I just wanted to do this. I was thinking about it all night.
Yeah. And you know, all that wood that I brought too, I'm not sure how much of an outside fire we're gonna have, but if you know, if you want to use that, go ahead.
Yeah. It's not a bad saw though, eh?
Yeah, that thing's crazy.
It's a fucking beast. It's so sharp.
Yeah.
It only cuts one way. It only cuts on the pole.
On the pole.
Yeah. She's chilly out, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, we got down to 21 last night, according to my inReach.
For real. Yeah, I felt that.
Yeah.
I dialed that stove down pretty good.
Did you? All right, well, we are getting ready to go fishing. So, just loading up the sleigh. And I'm gonna put a neck thing on, because we're sheltered in this little cove here, in this little bay. But once you go out into the open area, it's pretty windy. So, we'll see you out there. I really want one of those. That's super neat.
Oh, it's not much ice.
Yeah.
Interesting. There you go. So with this magnification, you'll see a fish.
Yeah.
Like, you'll know as he'll come swimming in. So that fish, that jig, you want to rip, get a rattle.
Okay.
And that's going to call the fish in later. It looks like a salmon.
Yeah.
It's so big. I'll give it another 5 minutes. See what we see. You know, it's cold, but it's not it's not unbearable today.
No, not at all.
That's a pretty cool picture there. The old Russian bear tents
Yeah.
nestled in the woods. Must have looked good on the drone.
Yeah.
There's some bait down there, which is good. Oh, it's tough to see with that sun. Sorry.
Oh, I can see it perfect. Okay. Look at it. I know. It's just perfect. Whew. That's cold. That was cold out there. Oh boy, was that cold. Oh, it's bright out here. I am so glad I have these mitts and hat. I mean, it was really only cold when we were moving, so not too bad. But I want real fur because I know my hands are going to be wet doing this fishing thing, so whew. Let's try. Holy, okay, that's tough. It's a bit deep over there. All right, it is time for coffee. I'm gonna have a mocha. Then I'm gonna cook some lunch. Get a little bit warmed up. Putting that fur hat and mitts on really made a difference, so let's see what we have for lunch. Let's do a lasagna. Lasagna. There it is. Two cups. Okay. I gotta melt snow now for water tonight. I have enough to do coffee and lunch today, but then I will need to fill my Nalgene's up again in order to have water for tonight. So, here we go. Okay. Oh. Well. I think the only thing I kind of still feel like I need to do is have an outside fire. I don't want to haul that wood back home. I will, but I don't want to. Boy, it gets warm in here. Alright. Lunchtime. Lasagna. So good. I'll just turn on an audiobook.
Water. Then she would lock him in a pan of bar, hoping the otherworldly evil wouldn't like being
Alright,
burned.
we'll see you in a bit.
This would fit my stove. Okay.
Go ahead and use it. We don't have to burn that much.
No, I cut myself a good bit, so. She's holding heat a lot better now
Yeah.
because it tightens that outer skin, puts a good air pocket in there,
Oh, yeah.
instantly warms up.
Yeah, it was warm in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was sitting in there, I was like, man, getting a little toasty. I think I'm gonna go outside. And I've only loaded the stove up once,
Yeah.
so it's doing pretty good on wood.
Just kind of maintaining with the log now and again.
Yeah.
Right on.
And this stuff that I cut is longer, so it'll throw a ton more heat.
Right.
It's using the whole burn.
Yeah. There's some tracks. You scared the sheep or what?
No. I was like, I want to grab them. That's dinner.
Yeah, no kidding. Alright.
Nice.
Right on. Oh, that was a great little trip. Just toured around the lake a bit and went through a long bush trail to another lake and back. It was pretty awesome. We're just breaking for supper right now. It's 5:30, and my salmon has been outside, so it's rock solid frozen. So I've got it up on the ceiling there in the little basket to thaw. I am so impressed with that Snowdog. Man, that is the coolest thing ever. Pretty expensive little machine though. But that's just perfect, you know? Like being able to haul a long sleigh like that and all your gear. And tomorrow it's going to be minus 29 to pack up. Minus 29 Celsius tomorrow. What a great day. What a great trip so far. This has been just awesome. While I'm waiting for the salmon to cook, I'm eating my chicken and rice boil in a bag. It's very good. Well, good evening. It is 9 o'clock. Just came back from Michael's place there. Just had some good conversation and a lot of great stories. But starting to get a bit tired, so I think I'm just gonna settle in here for the night. Probably listen to some audiobook for maybe half hour or so and then hit the hay. We got an early morning tomorrow, so I'm glad it was able to work out. We both have pretty busy schedules, and this was really awesome. So anyways, I'm calling it a night. We'll see you in the morning. Well, everyone, we're back at the trucks, all loaded up. We are on our way home. What a great trip that was. That was one for the books. Totally different area for me. It was just, everything was just cool. It was just awesome. You know, Michael's a nice guy, super nice guy. And, you know, we just have a lot of the same interests, and it was a really good trip. Great scenery, couldn't beat it. It was fantastic. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you on the next one.